Okay. You understand that there is a yin to every yang. You understand that you need to take more than just the mental aspect to things. You actually need to feel yourself. Now at this point, you can actually try to start telekinesis when you start to feel yourself. Because when you start to feel yourself, in a way, you're feeling other things too. In a way, kind of. When I close my eyes, I can feel the environment around me because I don't use my eyes that much anymore. Because your eyes can be very deceiving, so can your ears. But the fact of the matter is, when you feel, it's not just about telekinesis or moving an object. When you feel, you can feel the people in the room. You can feel just, I don't know, disturbances, I guess you could say. They become that much more apparent when you become in tune with things. Once you start eating right and everything out, you level out. You really do. You level yourself just to a whole new level. Once you get to this level, you're at a certain level of understanding that the system that you live in is designed to just deteriorate your body. Once you start to build it back up, I have hawk-like vision. I couldn't see the board in in high school. I had to get a pair of glasses, and I had a pair of glasses about a year and a half ago. Not gonna lie, I don't need them anymore. Glasses are not necessary for me because I know that I can train my eyes. I can work with my eyes and make them better, just like I can work with anything else with my body and make it better. You want to move something. You want to move a person. You want to move a situation. You want to just make something better. You want to move an object, I guess. Before you move that object, you gotta feel it. And what I mean by feel it is, when I moved the pen, I was in a classroom full of disruptions, and despite that fact, I moved a pen. I came up with two concepts of just trying to, understand it and figure it out. The little man concept. I thought of a little me, just either jumping up and down on a piece of paper to make it go up and down, or lifting it up, putting it down, lifting it up, putting it down. Because honestly, that is literally a little you doing it. It's force. But before you apply that force, you need to have emotion on hand. The strongest emotion that you have and ever will have is love. Once you bring that love, once you feel that love in your heart and you apply it to the object, or you just apply it to anything else, it will resonate. It will just, it's like a natural law, or you're healing. You're healing other things around you, I guess you could say. When I put intent with my brain and I love with my heart, they work in unison, and you'll see why telekinesis is just like it's like a side project, I guess you could say. It's a side skill of just feeling yourself and ascending. It's just a side thing. I've been focusing more on feeling people's thoughts and feeling things. I avoided a car crash the other day because I didn't see with my eyes. I felt with my body and my heart. What I'm trying to say, Mopai is it's kind of a system that really does. I watched a video on Mopai about someone teaching someone else Mopai, and I kind of really just understood a little bit. When you put intent with your brain and you feel that emotion, that love with your heart, you're able to feel, literally feel the object. You're able to feel it. Another concept I use is the little toe concept. You know, your brain is 10 times more cognitive with your hands than with your feet. Why is that? Because you've been using your hands a lot more than you've been using your feet. Your feet have been just cooped up in the shoe, and you just like, oh, I can only move back and forth. But it's like moving a little toe. You know, it's a little slow, a little at a time. What is it? I don't know, what you want to use to actually do this, the procedure, I guess you could say, is you want to focus on the object, because anything you can focus on, you can move, or anything you can see and focus on, you can move it. It depends on the energy in the room, because, you know, in my room, the biggest thing or the heaviest thing I might be able to lift is this little piece of paper right here. But let's say in a room full of people with energy and just everyone's laughing, or people are doing this and that and their moods are this way, I will be able to move a pen. I'll be able to move like something that is more solid and more, it has more mass, I guess you could say. When I'm outside, you know, the smallest object I may be able to move is 100 trees. It's literally all about perspective, and how you got to build yourself up before you do anything else. But what you want to do is you want to feel slowly and think slowly, breathe, apply all the aspects in each video that I've done. Breathe slowly, you'll bring it down to that trance state. You'll get into like a lucid type of mode where everything will just become so easy, because it's like a dream. It's like natural. It's supposed to naturally happen. But when you're doing this, it's like, for better lack of words, it's kind of like when you're taking a crap. You got to push it out slow. It's like push the energy out slowly, and the object will respond when you got that, when you just give it that emotion, that love, that and just give it some intention. It will move. You have to breathe, like go slower than that, like